The year is 2009, Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania. Now, the geography is that Schuylkill County is 100 miles away from Philadelphia, give or take. Real hick town. It's where all the prisons are. The school sends my daughter maliciously out onto a wet playground by herself. She slips off the monkey bars and breaks both the bones in her right arm. I was livid. They didn't call an ambulance. Instead, they put a frozen bag of peas on her arm and called me to come get her. I take her to the emergency room, and the initial doctor who saw her and was supposed to do the surgery because they had to realign the bones, he ended up not doing the surgery. Instead, some other incompetent doctor did the surgery, completely messed her up, and had to do it again. Now, this is considered central Pennsylvania, so the insurance would not allow me to bring her to Philadelphia to the children's hospital where I wanted her to be cared for at. And, this wasn't an easy task. I'm going through it with the insurance companies and the doctors. And this caused extreme disdain between my husband and I. They kept refusing physical therapy for her. It was a whole thing. When it came time to get her cast off, the same incompetent doctor damn near traumatized my daughter. He came into the room and picked up the saw that they cut the cast off with, and he grabbed my child so viciously, scared her half to death. Him and I damn near came to blows in the room. At this point, I am completely violated for my child and expected my heavyweight boxer husband to do something to this man, which he should have, and he didn't. Because at this point, he's so tied in with these scumbags that he doesn't want to rock the boat. Then one day, when all this first happened, a well-to-do law firm in downtown Philadelphia comes to my door. 100 miles up in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania, here comes this law firm coming to my door. And I didn't find out until years later that it was a whole setup because my daughter should have been paid. The teachers admitted at the deposition that they maliciously took her on the playground, and the school had no immunity because of the weather, and we had proof that it rained that day, and they ran us in circles for years. And so my daughter ended up not getting anything from that, which is despicable. And it's proof of just how disgusting every last one of these people are. After the last court hearing that we had, this same lawyer of ours, the judge, the DA, they all go out to lunch after the hearing because they all knew each other. They all know each other all over the whole state. Just because somebody grows up in one specific area, they go to school. They go away to jobs. They're all connected. All it takes is a phone call. It's all it takes. After my husband was killed and we had to move 3 times, and my son was still finishing high school, the high school that he ends up finishing at, the fucking basketball coaches, guess where they were from? Schuylkill County. And they all had their little stories amongst themselves about what happened while they were shunning my son and playing with him, knowing that he was the best fucking basketball player. I got stories on top of stories on top of stories on top of stories. I got every reason to be bitter and pissed the fuck off. But you know, God is almighty. God is the author. That's why I'm still standing here today.